Welcome to the Lose Your Big Ass Stomach podcast. I'm your host, Jay Jackson, and my mission here is to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and take back control of your health so that you can look and feel your best by being the best version of yourself, mentally and physically, while destroying the mediocre agenda society is trying to brainwash you into, and breaking our families' generational curses of being unhealthy by being a healthy and fit role model. It's time to set a new standard. It's time to set a new standard of living. If you find the podcast helpful, be sure to hit that follow button because that helps us build a movement. Let's go. I want to talk to y'all about something serious today. And it's about why I see so many people quitting, why I believe so many people quit, give up on their fitness goals and their health journey so easily. And it's this idea of not having skin in the game, guys. I don't know what it is nowadays. I think it may be social media. Social media has made it to where, everybody feels like it's supposed to be easy. You're looking at everybody highlight reel. You're looking at some of y'all even looking at Jay Jackson on Instagram. You see him flexing out there in Tulum, getting his ass ate up by mosquitoes. And you're like, man, it must have been easy for him. Man, it just had to be easy. Man, why is it so hard for me? I'm the only person it's hard for. It's my genetics. I'm not meant to win. I'm not meant to lose this weight. You what folks be thinking. And they may go a couple of days, maybe weeks, maybe a month or two. Then they just give up. Just in the thin air. Poof, it's gone. They done. They discouraged. They sad. They tired of stepping on the scale. And so they give up. And this is like the never-ending cycle that most people go through. And, I do empathize for people who are trying, though. People who really do try. People who really do take the time to invest in themselves and learn this type shit. But there's a lot of folks out here. There's a humongous group of people who just start shit just to quit. Like, I know whenever I do my game plan calls sometimes, I'm big on just listening to people. And I may say something like, hey, so you ready to rock and roll? And they'll be like, I'm willing to try it out. I'm willing to give it a try. And I'm like, oh, hell no. You ain't getting in my program just wanting to try. If you saying you go try, that's you already implying that you okay with failing. You okay with losing. Can you imagine proposing to your life partner, the person who you feel like is your life partner? Baby, I love you. I want to spend the rest of my life with you. Will you marry me? And then she looked down at your ass. I'll try, Johnny. I'll try. You gonna be looking at her with a dumbfounded, the hell you just say that you gonna try? Do you know how long it took me to buy this wedding ring? Do you know how long it took me to build up the courage to want to ask you to marry me? But all you gonna do is try? Damn, it sounds like you don't feel like it's gonna work. You go just try. You want to hear her say, baby, I'm committed to you just like you committed to me. Yeah, I'm committed to you just like you commit, and we go ride this one out to the sunset. A lot of folks, they don't have that mindset in terms of their fitness goals and their health goals. And that's why it's so easy for their ass to quit and give up and get discouraged and just crumble. Yeah. And so here's the thing, though. When I see people who are invested, and I want to give y'all an example, guys, because I always say this. I got this from my dad. It ain't easy being breezy. It ain't easy being breezy, baby. When I was doing personal training in person, did it for about 10, 11 years, and towards my 9th, 10th year, I was like, I want to help more people. It's cool training people in person, but I'm only one person. I can only help so many people in a day. And I found myself, stepping into the online space. And I'm like, man, this shit a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. And so then I came across a business coach, started helping me, started teaching me. But I had to invest. I invested heavily. At this point, I've invested tens of thousands of dollars into business coaching. And I remember getting to a point in my online fitness business where I'm, trying to grow it. And it wasn't to where it is now. I was still having a really tough time, still trying to make things work. But just like anything, I'm pretty sure y'all deal with this too in fitness. You have people that may say certain things on the sly, and it can give you a little bit of discouragement. You just, you know, I love and care about you. I really respect your opinion. And, you know, they may say certain things, not thinking that it's going to make you feel a certain way, but they just talking. And, you know, I would say certain things about my online fitness business where I wanted to be at. Some people would brush it off. You know, even my pops at one point, you know, I love him to death. And, hey man, you ever thought about just launching a trucking business? You know, why don't you get into the restaurant business with me, man, while I'm still here, you know? And I'm like, man, you know, Pops, that's your lane. It's not to say I may not do that one day, but, you know, this is my purpose. This is my passion where I'm at right now. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't see that. And so you can't expect for other people to see your vision. And I didn't expect for him to see it, but at the same time, he still fuck with me. I'm human, y'all. It still rubbed me some kind of way. And there were times I had a little bit of doubt, but what kept me in the game of building my online fitness business, what kept me in the game of wanting to pursue this passion of mine with helping y'all unbig that big old ass stomach. Yo, what up? Just wanted to take a quick second to let you know I want to change your life. If you've been listening to the episode and you know that I have what it takes to help you get rid of that big ass stomach and transform your body, and you ready to make them changes in your life, head over to my Instagram at JJacksonOfficial and DM your boy Real Results. And I'll reach out to you and we'll talk about your biggest struggles. We'll talk about the goals that you want to accomplish. And I'll give you some guidance and a game plan on what you need to do next to hit those goals. Again, head over to my Instagram at JJacksonOfficial and DM me the words Real Results. And I'll reach out to you to do what I can to help you. Now let's get back to the episode. Was the amount I had invested in growing the online fitness business. The amount I had invested in myself to get this thing to where it is now and to where it's going to be. Like I had invested tens of thousands of dollars. I'm talking about some of y'all be crying, bitching and moaning about, you know, $1,000, $2,000 coaching program. Shit, I'm investing $5,000, $6,000, $25,000 in business coaching program, guys. Like shit, you gotta be invested. Like this is, and I honestly feel like health, it should probably be worth more than a damn business coaching program, because when your ass laying on that deathbed because you got type 2 diabetes, you lost both of your feet, you got sleep apnea, and they hooking your ass up to the machine, all you thinking about doing, all you thinking about is, man, if I just had my health back, I just changed everything. I do it so much different. Like that's what a lot of people think when they on that deathbed in the hospital. Man, all I want right now is just my health. If I could just have my health. And sometimes people, they land in the hospital on that bed and they don't have an option. They can't do nothing else. They just gotta hope that their health get better. But a lot of y'all in a position where you can make it better, but you're voluntarily not doing it. And a lot of times, guys, when you make investments in yourself and you've invested heavily, like you've spent money on business, not business, but fitness coaches. You spent money on nutritionists. You spent money on supplements and just buying books to learn different things. Like you invested. And then not to mention the time and effort. If you put in not weeks, but months, and sometimes not months, but years, trying to make something work, it's hard to just let all that effort and time and investment just go to waste. It's hard to do that when you invest it. And so that's why I say you gotta be invested, man, because it's harder to turn back. It's like, you know, talking to somebody. You want to build a relationship with somebody. You spent not months, but years investing your time and energy and resources and making sacrifices to be there for this person that you love and care about. It's hard to just let that go. It's hard because you invested. You see what I'm saying? But a lot of people, it's so easy for them to quit because they not invested like they think they are. If you really wanted the shit, you'll do everything. Every option you have, you're going to exhaust all options. This is what I noticed, that people that are successful in any area of life, whether it be health, fitness, relationships, business, they invest, man. And they exhaust options. They don't just say, oh, well, I tried to do this. Oh, fuck it. I'm meant to be fat. Oh, I tried to do this. I tried to do this business for a month. Oh, it's just not worth it. No, they keep on trying. They keep on trying. Guys, I've had like 6 or 7 different business coaches. Some of them I done spent a couple of $1,000s and didn't get shit from. But I still kept investing. The more I invested, the more I'm like, man, this shit gotta work. I'm gonna make this work. I'm gonna go bend the world to my will. I'm gonna make this shit work. Because along the journey, guys, you gonna have folks who go shame you. They will be like, nah. How that little online fitness business go? How that you still be doing your eating healthy thing? How that little workout thing going? You still be going to the gym? People go throw shade, y'all. It's part of the game. People go throw shade. But I love the shade, baby. I love the shade. You wanna know why I love the shade? Because when I'm shining, boy, that shade ain't nowhere to be found. When your boy is shining, that shade ain't nowhere to be found. Because I feed off of it, guys. Like, we need people like that. I love my supporters, but I also love my haters. I also love my doubters, because that doubt and that hate, that make me go a little bit harder, because I want to prove their ass wrong. I want to show them. I want to shine on their ass. Yeah. You know, I've had personal trainers, you know, personal training is one of the weirdest industries. Guys be hating and envying. I'm like, why the hell are you hating and envying on me? You know how many people it is out here that got big old ass stomachs and overweight? Do you know how many people out here need to get healthy? It's more than enough to go around. But still, some of them go hate. And so, yeah, I'm going to pull up on your ass too. I'm going to show you. And that's what tends to happen. You gotta be invested enough, though. Because if you're not invested, you go give up and quit. The slightest little discomfort that you go through, the slightest little adversity that you go through, it's easy for you to fold. It's easy for you to bend the knee. But motherfuckers who are winners, we understand we're going to go through this adversity. We're going to go through this discomfort. We're going to go through the mental battles. Sometimes it's not even about other folks. Sometimes just the mental battles with ourselves of being disciplined. Doing the shit that we know we need to do even when we don't feel like it. Sometimes I may have a headache. Anything could have happened during the day. And sometimes I don't even feel like doing a damn podcast. I don't feel like doing a live or whatever it is. But I do it anyway. That's a battle in itself. But when you invest it, you be like, man, small thing to a giant. Let me get this shit over with. Tomorrow, a month from now, I'm not even going to be thinking about that damn headache. I'm going to be like, boy, you know what? I'm glad I did that podcast. I'm glad I did that workout, even when I didn't feel like it. I'm glad I ate that food, that healthy food, instead of eating that junk food. Because, boy, I feel so much better. You see what I'm saying? And so, get invested, man. Because when you invest it, it's a lot harder to quit. It's a lot harder to give up. And it holds you accountable to want to keep going, you know, because you've invested so much. You know, see it all the time, like I just said earlier. You get into these relationships, you get into a relationship with somebody, and you pour so much of your time, energy, and effort into somebody, your kids, pour so much time, energy, and effort into them, and financial resources into them. You're like, man, we got to make this work. We got to find a way. Shit, I might not even see the way right now, but we go find a way to make it work. Because I'm so invested, this can't go to waste. You see what I'm saying? And so, hopefully y'all found this episode helpful. If you did, be sure to hit that follow button. Leave your boy a 5-star rating, man, so we can continue to grow this movement. We out of here. Let's go. Yo, appreciate you for tapping in and listening to the podcast episode today. Hopefully you found it valuable. And if you did, and you want to learn more about how I can help you lose the big ass stomach, transform your body, and get your health on point, DM me real results over on Instagram at JJacksonOfficial for more information. And I'll reach back out to you to do what I can to help you hit those health and fitness goals. Let's get it.